Yeah, some of the common problems are, really simple ones. Like I was saying, even with the navigation, um, some clients come to us and say, we've launched a website 5 years ago, and that's when we did our navigation, and we not reviewed it ever since. But obviously, over the course of 5 years, I can imagine, I hope they would have produced new content, and I hope they would have, had some changes to their goals and strategies, or whatever it may be. But the navigation stays static. Obviously, navigation is not the only way people find content. People obviously can come in straight from, SEO, or some people just rely on the homepage as a signposting device in itself. But it's a big tool to enable people to discover and find content. So that tends to be one of the big things where that just gets absolutely kind of neglected for years. And we always say that navigation should be reviewed quite dynamically, whereas, for example, information architecture is something that stays more stable over time. What else? Honestly, simple things like, the amount of clicks it takes to get somewhere or to find something is the easier, the less clicks, obviously, you get someone to take, the more likely they will convert, right? So it's kind of looking at the journey as a whole and trying to cut down these unnecessary steps or unnecessary pages or barriers between a user and the action that they're wanting to take. And also, like, a lot of accessibility things as well get neglected completely. The amount of times I've been on, like, some of our clients' or websites at the early phases of discovery, and there's like pop-ups and other things, and kind of some websites look like, I don't know, they've been obviously not reviewed for accessibility standards in a long time. And I think for charities, accessibility is where you kind of draw the line. It's not like in a commercial world almost, where sometimes it's wrong, but sometimes they kind of don't make the websites accessible and they can get away with it. But I think for charities, it's a very kind of red line where it needs to be inclusive for everyone, and if it's not accessible, it's not inclusive.